Hi, I'm Dale Smith, the Deputy Executive Director and Chief Operating Officer of the Mississippi Department of Employment Security. Mississippi appreciates the opportunity to talk with you about national vision for reemployment and to participate in the Reemployment Connection. Our position with the state-of-the-art modernized systems that we operate puts us in a good place to build on our success as well as to continue to create successes. Our goal is to produce customer-facing technology solutions for people who are unemployed, looking for better jobs, looking for a job for the first time, and for our employer community. The service capacity we are building focuses on a superb experience for our customers, delivering the highest availability of tools for empowering all of our customers to self-serve. Along the way, we will provide information, assistance, and mentoring to other states who share our vision. The thing that led Mississippi to participate in the IWR pilot project was the fact that the goals and the vision of this project align with that of Mississippi Department of Employment Security. At MDES, our vision to help Mississippi find jobs is simple. That's our business. We are the organization charged with matching job hunters and jobs, business and workers, unemployed with employment. Our goals are to do this effectively and efficiently and to meet the needs of all our customers. This project has the vision and goals that align well with Mississippi's. The technology is mature. Mississippi has been engaged in an effort to embed technology in our government services. Over the past 9 years, we have developed state-of-the-art systems for unemployment and workforce. Although they are currently two separate systems, loosely connected, in the process of development over the past 9 years, we have learned that the technology to join these two systems exists. This initiative allows Mississippi to unite those systems for the customer. The technology exists and it's mature. We've experienced customer demand for modern services. Before systems modernization, we began to give our customers a taste of technology. We developed, as have many of you, a telephone system for filing weekly certification for UI benefit. We launched direct deposit and debit card as primary methods of payment for unemployment benefits. We launched a full-service call center. We stopped taking claims in person in our local offices. All of this has educated our customers gradually regarding new ways of service delivery. Our customers have become accustomed to change, and they have embraced it. They have even started demanding change quietly. If we can't provide job matching services online, they'll find somebody who can. Think Monster and Career Builders. They may not be marching in front of our offices demanding online services, but as I pointed out a second ago, they are quietly demanding those services by stepping away from workforce agencies to organizations who will meet their needs through technology. We have recently encouraged UI benefit customers to move from telephone weekly certifications to internet weekly certifications. That change increased the internet weekly claim certification from 27% to 87% in a period of about 3 weeks, 21 days. Those numbers have been sustained at the 87% level for about 6 months now. Our customers are ready for online services, and they are quietly demanding it. Innovations to mitigate declining budgets is another reason we chose to participate in this project. Not only are we seeing this quiet demand from our customers, but we are seeing the need for technology due to declining budgets. Each year, And sometimes now with sequestration, twice per year our budgets are declining. We live in an age where money is no longer freely flowing for government services. But we also live in an age where demand for critical services we provide continues to climb. Mississippi, like your state, cannot afford to become involved in projects without understanding the return generated for the effort invested. For Mississippi, the expected return on investment is common with the points we will discuss on the next slide. The ROI is the same as the reason we like the IWR. It has a single point of entry for customers. We have always had multiple stovepiped or siloed systems, or systems that were created separate and apart from others, with the idea then that never should the two communicate. Our staffs in those days were impacted by that directly. Our customers were impacted indirectly by the increased amount of time for our staff to serve them and the necessity to transfer the customer from one staff member to another for the services that were being provided. Only recently have we been able to bring ourselves to embrace the concept of sharing common data such as demographic information. As we've moved to online services now in Mississippi, in addition to our staffs, our customers are experiencing the misery of having to enter the information multiple times to accomplish the one goal of finding a job or receiving training or applying for unemployment benefits or all three. Common registration is now a reality, and that's another thing that we like about IWR. Though through a product called OpenAM, a technology tool that is used in this project, we will have one sign-on that will allow us to capture information one time and share with all workforce and UI programs. The customer will enter the name, address, date of birth, and much more information, and that will be shared from a common database where needed. An important part of the IWR is the ability to reuse technology and processes. USDOL has been adamant that technology they're paying for now must be reusable. For far too long, we as states have all purchased and owned each our own version of many common technology tools and programs. Now we're beginning to realize that we can share these tools. We can share technology through consortium building. We are sharing these tools through consortia partnerships. One example of that we're all familiar with is AutoCoder and now OccuCoder. Direct access to reemployment tools is another thing that we like about IWR. In addition to the single point of entry for the user to access, the customer has access to many tools that are available through our workforce systems. Among those tools would be LMI Data, My Skill, My Future site, the National Labor Exchange, USDOL's Career One-Stop site, and others that are offered to the customer at log-on. The lessons that we've learned through this experience is that common data elements exist between programs, even more extensively than we may have thought in the past. You may recall I mentioned a little earlier that the demographic information, name, address, date of birth, etc., are common elements, and these common elements are needed in order to serve the customers, whether they are applying for training or a job or unemployment benefits or any of the other services that we may offer. Even the places of employment, length of employment, and the reason for leaving those jobs are needed for multiple purpose in our workforce system. It is not reasonable for us to collect this common information as many times as we have a need for it. It is reasonable for us to collect it once and reuse it where needed. We have found that requirements are common among states. We also know from experience that requirements for gathering this common data is common from state to state, especially with our experience in Mississippi of partnering with Maine and Rhode Island to develop UI technology. We found that between 65 and 85% of the processes seem to be common among states. Understanding that commonality, it only makes sense to leverage these sort of consortia, which allows us to leverage development cost, leverage operating cost, leverage software, and even leverage hardware cost. We can all win if we'll focus on the commonalities. Other lessons that we have learned is that there must be strong support from the highest levels in the state. And here I'm talking about executive directors or commissioners, workforce partners, and even the governors. This is a prerequisite for success. Without having the tone set from the top of the organization, you may be challenged to achieve the successes that you desire. The other challenge is the development piece. The organization must have the right staff engaged in the development and implementation. The staff must involve business staff and technology staff. These folks must also understand and be willing to adopt and embrace the goals and vision. We mentioned customer demand and how we in Mississippi have been trying to meet the demands of our customer. Mississippi's customers are demanding self-service. This project supports those demands. We are building successes upon success. Successes are created one by one. This integrated workforce registration project is in its infancy. We will learn as we move forward. We will get better. We will learn to develop these processes more quickly. Each success will lead to a new success and to future successes. Mississippi learned by starting with phone claims and stretching the ability of our customer to the point they are now filing online and looking for work online, and employers are placing jobs online. Online and self-service is becoming a reality for Mississippi's workforce customers. We have envisioned transforming service delivery to our customers in a number of ways. Simplified registration for our customers is one of the main points. The number of actions must be limited to the least possible number. Although the convenience of entering large volumes of data is possible, that process is difficult and is not a reality in many cases. For example, mobile applications. It's very difficult to enter large volumes of data through a mobile application, but we are learning how to get the data without a lot of data entry or without as much data entry. We've learned that in order to accommodate these mobile applications, we have to simplify our processes. Increased self-service of users is another way we envision IWR transforming the way we do business. With these improved tools, we are gently urging our customers toward our technology. By reducing the availability of in-person services and voice services, by making online services more attractive, by leveraging the customer's desire to handle their business on the go, we will increase self-service. All it takes is providing the opportunity and a little urging. The customers make the moves and they will like it better. Increased staff availability for outreach and case management is another important transformation that we expect to see. Increasing the reliance on technology frees up the staff to do other things. There's a huge amount of outreach work to be done. There's more case management that should be done. We have so many things that we can be productive at in workforce that we must stop using archaic methods of serving our customers and reach for the new technologies. We have systems in existence that can do the routine work. We need to use our people to do the task that technology can't accomplish. Employer visitation, for example. Technology can't do that. We are preparing for implementation of IWR in Mississippi by deploying single sign-on. Utilizing OpenAM, Mississippi has already converted half of our systems in preparation for a single sign-on. The remaining component will be converted in the near term. Improved interfaces with external systems. There are many interfaces. Each of these must be adjusted and fine-tuned to perform flawlessly as we implement. Improved job matching engines. The job matching rules engine has been created. We are continuously improving that tool. It has been developed to increase its own intelligence as it gains experience. Through this process, it will become much better at job matching. Consolidating common fields into a single database. The final but no less important piece is this consolidation. Two major components are the workforce technology and the UI technology. From these current, independent, and loosely communicating databases, we will develop a single database that will feed the IWR. This will provide the final link for the seamless tool that the customer will expect when they access our system, operating as a unified, single front door system for workforce and unemployment. Throughout the last year and a half, Mississippi has been working with but independent of USDOL, ITSC, New York, and Oregon on job matching, skills transferability, and the triage pilot. We spent a lot of time in this conversion, in the conversation on the ability of our customer to have an exceptional experience and access our services through IWR. But there is more to this project than just the front door. As we enter the room, if you will, there are other things that will be happening. One of those additional pieces is real-time triage. Mississippi is using data that we collect about all of our customers to provide an exceptional online experience and provide guidance to our customers. In order to accomplish the triage goals, we're providing a roadmap to services with a series of self-directed questions that will lead to services most beneficial to our customer. This will be accomplished through more intelligent rules engines, which will provide direction, and interaction with the customers in order to understand the services they desire. It will allow for more advanced users to go directly to the services of their choosing when we, as an agency, allow such. The other component of this project I will briefly mention is job matching and transferability. I've already introduced the concept of job matching and the intelligence Mississippi is building into our job matching component. The more we use it, the more intelligent it will become. Components that will be considered in this process are education, experience, skills, certification. These will be matched to the available jobs, and referral will be made based upon the resulting information, or a referral may be made to training based upon the understanding of transferring the skills from one occupation to another. Skills transferability. We will track previous jobs that have been applied for by the customer and will provide similar openings to the customer as they return to our site. There are synergies working here that are the beginning of great opportunities for those who are willing to seize them. States who are already prepared to take the next step and meet their customers where the customers are and are willing to develop the internal drive and will to achieve will certainly be rewarded. No doubt this consolidation of great issues, great ideas, will shape the future of service delivery to workforce customers. I urge you to consider your position. Do you have the courage, the will, the drive, and the relationships to do this? That I do not know. One thing I do know, our customers make demands of us daily. If we fail to meet those demands, they will find somewhere else to have those demands fulfilled.